I'm going to do a little experiment on my teeth. I'm looking for another routine to use to keep my teeth clean. I don't use the bleach toothpaste. I use baking soda. I use peroxide, things like that. However, I'm finding with my gingivitis that the peroxide it's keeping my teeth white, but it also is turning my gums white. And I think that is damaging my gums. And so I'm looking for something else. And I came up with castor oil. And I do rub castor oil on my gums, and it literally tightens those gums. It it shrinks them, makes them tighter, right? And it does the same thing on my stomach. I mean, I don't have any hanging skin on my stomach. My skin on my stomach is very tight. It could be a little bit more muscular, but it is tight. However, so I did come up with something. Now I do have an amalgam filling in the back, and it's from years ago when I was in the military, and I haven't been able to afford to get it taken out. And I haven't been able to go to Veterans Affairs and see if they will extract it because it was put in when I was in the military, and it was supposed to be taken out 10 years after, right? So I'm wondering if they would do it. However, I haven't been able to accomplish that yet. So I did read up on Corella and oregano and the fact that Corella and oregano will get rid of the heavy metals in your body, and an amalgam filling is heavy metals, right? And so I'm thinking that maybe that's why I'm having so many problems with gingivitis, because I've never had a cavity except for that one filling, and that was because of a chipped tooth at the back. So never had a cavity. And so I was kind of thinking, okay, it's got to be another reason why I'm having so many health problems. And I researched it, and sure enough, your gum disease will create health problems, right? So I thought, okay, how can I get rid of the heavy metals that have maybe the sediment has like settled into my gum, which is causing gingivitis? Workmen that, like, we have heard banging and construction all through the holidays. Like, it's just been really rough. It's been really rough. So I found two things that work. I found Corella, an organic Corella, and Moringa. And so they will bind with the heavy metals and literally flush them out of your body. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just rub it on my gums. And it worked. I felt my gums seemed a little bit tighter, but I'm hoping that the Moringa or the Corella, today I used Corella, and I took it out, if it's in a capsule. So I took it out of the capsule and put it into some castor oil and then just rubbed it on my teeth and let it there for a while, because the castor oil will literally absorb into the gum line, right? And I do that every night. I just don't use the Corella. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's not pretty. It's not a pretty sight. Like, I mean, your teeth turn green. It looks like you've been smoking for 30 years. Anyway, so I'll show you what it looks like. It looks awful. It looks horrible. And these, don't let anybody fool you. These empty capsules, they have petroleum in them. Petroleum will turn to Vaseline when it gets into your stomach acids. Okay, remember that. Remember that. Okay, so castor oil, and I put it in a little container. Okay, so I'm just going to put about I don't know, a capful, maybe a capful. Yeah, about a capful. The things I do on YouTube. And then, I mean, it's really easy, and then you just gotta mix it up. Oh, the things I do. The things I do. One time I used turmeric because I heard that it would get rid of cancer spots. And I put it on my nose, and my nose turned orange. That was I had a channel a long time ago. And I deleted it, the whole channel. But you would have enjoyed that. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to show you. So the bottom teeth are the ones that are receding, really bad. Just my finger. You don't want to be spitting this down the toilet. Now, kids, do you want to see what it looks like when you smoke? This is what happens. This is what's going to happen to you. Trust me. So I'm gonna leave it there for a while and let it absorb, let it absorb into my gum, and we'll see how that works. I'll be back. It's not a pretty sight. Can you imagine? Stop smoking now. Okay, so a little bit of time has passed, but this is what it looks like. It literally will absorb into your gums, right? So then I clean it with a mouthful of baking soda and water, and I gargle it, rinse it out, and the teeth are amazingly white after I use the castor oil on my teeth. They're like lily white. I've never really had yellow teeth. Never really had yellow teeth, even when I was smoking, because I always, my whole life, I have used baking soda and coconut oil, basically. Well, baking soda more over to brush my teeth, but my daughter recently turned me on to what's it called? Oil pulling. And so I learned from her, right? And that's what I've been doing. But I've never really had a problem with yellow teeth. My teeth have always been white. So let's see what it looks like after I rinse it out. Now, don't forget, I'm going to leave it in there. It's been in already for half an hour. And look, it has absorbed into my gum line, and the excess, you spit out the excess, so you're not going to choke to death, but it does, like, it's still on the gum line and it's absorbed in, and it will magnify that absorption with the castor oil. So that's what I want that castor oil to shrink those gums, to hold them tighter to the gum line, so I don't lose my teeth, right? Until maybe I win the lottery and I can afford to get that operation to get my teeth fixed. We'll see. But anyway, you'll see how white my teeth get. I mean, look how white they are just with the Corella on them, the Corella and castor oil. They're still white. Right through the green, you can see the white. So I'll show you what it looks like shortly. And I might put a little bit of lipstick on so that you can see just how white they really are. Okay, I'll be right back. So this is what it looks like. Extremely white. And you can hear the banging from the construction upstairs, so I'm going to let this go at this point and just show you that my experiment is working. Definitely, I'm going to continue to use this for approximately a week and see how it works. I'll see you in the next video. The good Lord be willing. Bye.